Network.
Can you guess what popular movie snack they're making here? What chewy treat is hiding inside this candy? Discover all this and more on Trivia Unwrapped, the game show that tests your knowledge of food facts. Do you know who invented salsa? What's the best beverage to drink while eating fondue? And how did the Spanish tradition of tapas develop? Join our contestants as they try to answer these questions and more on Trivia Unwrapped. Now here's the host of Trivia Unwrapped, Mark Summers.
Thank you. Good luck to you folks up there. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Welcome at home. It's Trivia Unwrapped. We've got three contestants, Kimmy Maloney, Dee Dee Sharinga, and Lee Rubino, and they're here to compete for cash and prizes. So if you think you know a lot about food, get ready to see how you measure up. So let's start this game with our fast food round. But before we begin, we start you off every day with 500 points apiece, just like that. There they are. Players, this round is made up of what we call fast food facts. But before we ask any questions, we are first going to serve up all the answers. So watch this tape unwrap and listen closely, because when it's over, I'll have 10 questions about what you've just seen. So let's get some fast food facts about appetizers. All right, we're going to find out what you've learned right now. Fingers on buttons and get ready to jump in, because each correct answer is now worth 50 points. So let's get going, Kimmy, Dee Dee, and Lee. What does tortilla mean in Spanish? Kimmy.
Little strip.
You are right. 50 points for you, Kimmy. Nice job. What's the full name of the man credited with inventing picante sauce? Kimmy?
David Pace.
You're right. Another 50 points for you. David Pace is right. Boy, when you loosen up, Kimmy, you're going to be all right. Okay. Name the paste used to make tortillas. Lee.
Mesa.
Yeah, that's right. 50 points for you. Lee's on the board. Kimmy's on the board. Dee Dee, how are you today?
Come on, baby.
It's going to happen. Don't worry. What makes salt stick to the tortilla? Lee?
That is static electricity.
That is correct. 50 points for you. You're tied with Kimmy for the lead. What type of pepper is generally used in... Yes, Dee Dee?
Jalapenos?
Yes, and paste picante sauce. See, you're on the board. Don't look so surprised. You're smart. You can do this. The word tapas comes from the Spanish verb tapar, which means, Kimmy...
To touch your heart?
No, that's wrong. You're out of this one. Dee Dee or Lee? Dee Dee?
To top toppings?
No, that's not right. Lee, you want to go for it?
I might as well guess.
No idea. To cover. To cover is the answer. Remember that? Where the guy put it over on top of the glass. Okay, here we go. About how long does the mixture of cooked corn, water, and lime soak before making a tortilla? Kimmy?
3 hours.
That is wrong. Dee Dee or Lee, do you have any idea? Lee?
1 hour.
No, that's not right. Dee Dee, you want to go for it?
2 hours?
No, it's 8 hours. 8 hours. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's what I say. What is the translation for dim sum?
Oh.
Kimmy?
To touch your heart.
That's where it belongs, right there. 50 points.
I knew that one.
You know, if you say it long enough, it'll have to come in at, you know, some proper point. You have the lead at 650, Lee at 600, Dee Dee at 550. Good game. According to experts, name one of the two beverages that goes best with fondue. Dee Dee?
Wine.
Or hot black tea. You now have 600. You're tied for second. Name the city and state where picante sauce was invented. Dee Dee?
San Antonio, Texas.
You're tied for first with Kimmy. Way to go. I like that. And Lee, in second place all by yourself, but only 50 points behind with 600. This is a good show. When we come back, it's the Jambalaya round, where today we'll be playing Food Evolution. Stay tuned. Lots more Trivia Unwrapped right after this short break. See you later. Welcome back to Trivia Unwrapped. Great show. Dee Dee and Kimmy each have 650 points, tied for first. Lee in second position with 600. Always like to meet the folks behind those scores, starting with Kimmy. I love the name Kimmy. Where did that come from?
It's just everyone I know calls me that. It's my real name.
It is your real name. All righty. And Grandma is not too happy with you, I understand.
Oh, well, actually it was my great-grandma.
Oh,
when
really?
I was about 7, I got the Play-Doh food factory, where you can make food shapes out of Play-Doh, and I made French fries out of yellow Play-Doh and served her a plate, and she ate the whole thing. And I I didn't know what to do, so I just watched her.
Never heard anybody doing that, but I'm sure it's happened in the past. Nice to see you here today, Kimmy. And Dee Sharinga, I love saying that. You were a waitress at one point, weren't you?
Yes, I was at a nice restaurant where we served a lot of lobster and steak, and we had some wonderful guests. And being that I'm a little bit shorter, vertically challenged, as we say, the tray on my shoulder was about the height of a head of someone sitting in a chair at dinner. It happened to be a giant football player, and I clocked him on the back of the head and dumped lobster and hot butter and steak all over him.
Was he nice about it? Or
he was very nice about it, yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome to our show. Lee Rubino from Montclair, New Jersey, a great place in our country. Spent a lot of weekends there when I used to shoot a show in New York City. Guys generally have trouble in the kitchen. You cooked breakfast for yourself once. What happened?
Well, yes, that was a harrowing experience. I was doing breakfast, getting ready at the same time, had some potatoes on the grill, or on the stove, and the oil caught fire, came out, kitchen engulfed in flames. Ooh. 911, police came, or the fire department came, and thankfully I cleared my brain and snuffed out the fire just about when they got there. But a lot of cleanup.
A lot of cleanup. Not much real damage, though, I hope.
No, not at all.
All right, Lee, Dee, Kimmy, thanks for being here. Round of applause for our contestants today on Trivia Unwrapped. Time to get back to our game. Right now, it's time for our jambalaya round. Every day we pick from a variety of games, and today on the menu is food evolution. So you say to yourself as you're sitting there, I wonder where our food comes from. Well, we're going to show you how it's made. Contestants, you're going to have to tell us exactly what it is. Here's how it works. We're going to show you a tape of the process of how a product is made. And when you think you know what that specific food is, jump in and we will stop the tape. In this round, the points for each question have doubled. So a correct answer is worth 100 points. But if you buzz in and you answer wrong, you will not be allowed to ring in until the next food evolution. So let's get ready. And here we go. This time, every product is a brand name. Here's your first clue. This treat is the one you would want to get away with. Watch this.
What are they cooking up in here? It's a ribbon of brown candy that doesn't look very appealing, but just wait. The ribbon gets poured and conveyed and poured some more until it's turned into a big fat candy rope. The fat rope gets slimmed down and cut into balls. Then the balls are tossed into a tumbler where they're coated and polished. So now the unappealing candy is transformed into an irresistible sweet.
Oh, Kimmy, what do you think it is?
Milk Duds?
No, it's not Milk Duds. You're out of this one. Dee, what do you think it is?
Malted milk balls?
I need more specific information. No idea. Lee, we'll go back to the tape.
And when you bite into these chocolatey balls, you get a whopper of a taste treat.
Oh.
Lee, you want to ring in? What do you think it is?
Whoppers.
Yes, it is Whoppers. There you go.
Just a wild guess, a wild guess.
Gee, Lee, how did you get that one?
Just a wild guess.
You know, if you hang in long enough, if you're willing to go, you know, you can wait till the end there. But Kimmy and Dee were brave. They were going in. But now, Lee, you have first place all by yourself, all right? Remember, it's a brand name. This candy is the clue. This candy's something you'll want to stick to. Watch this one.
This is a candy with a secret center. It has its innocent beginnings as a simple mixture of sugar and corn syrup. Then it gets poured onto a conveyor and stretched out like any ordinary candy. But this is where the mystery thickens. Company agents won't reveal how, but lurking inside this candy log is a surprise. Under strictest security, they've agreed to give us a little peek. When the stick is added, it looks like...
Yes, Lee?
Tootsie Pops.
That is not right. You're out of this. Kimmy?
Charms Blow Pops.
You got it. 100 points. Charms Blow Pops. Look at that. 100 points for you. You have the lead one more time. I'm glad you got that. Very good. Charms is tough, but you pulled it off. Okay, remember, it's a brand name. Some think this treat is a son of a leaf. Watch.
To create this candy, sugar and corn syrup are cooked to a liquid and dripped onto this giant cooling wheel. The dramatic drop in temperature helps the candy firm up. The creamy white liquid then pours into a super secret machine and out pop perfectly formed candy centers. But these centers can't go out in public before they put on their chocolate jackets in this candy coating machine. Then it's off to a night at the movies.